So this is a little tutorial on how to use the Wave supplier portal. When you're listed as a supplier, you might be given an access code, or you can just simply use your phone number to log in. Just enter your phone number and you will receive a verification code to your phone. Verify and it will bring you to the supplier dashboard. A few things to note: if it's the first time you're using the dashboard, you get a contract notification. You need to accept it in order to continue. You always have a shop QR code over here. When someone is buying from the app and they're in your shop, they can use the shop QR code for self pickup, which will take out the whole shipping part and they can pay there and then and get their product. Next, there are little guides on each page, supplier guide, you have product guide and all that. That'll give you some information that you need to know, right? Next, we will look at profile. When you first log in, you need to go here, edit profile, and you need to enter your location. You need to, let's say if my shop is in Accra Mall, you need to enter this location. It will pick your coordinates. That is what will be used to pick up orders for delivery. You can change your phone number or email at any time. Notifications for logging in will be sent there. Next, a few things to note. You need to enter your payout accounts. That's what will be used to send payments to you. So you just go to add accounts, select whether it's a bank or mobile, and then you enter the information and then save it. When payments are being issued, these accounts that you enter will be seen. It's good to set one as default, which lets us know that that's the particular one that you want us to pay you through, and we will pay through that one. Next, when you come to products, you'll see all the products that you supply to Wave, and you can click on the product to see the information that is entered. You will see the variations if there are any and the variation prices. There'll be a base price, and the way we calculate it is that the base price is added to all the variations that are in that particular category. So for instance, there's color, there's capacity. These are categories. So assuming I'm buying a color that is black and a capacity that is 1 terabyte, you're going to take the base price and add it to the base price, the variation price for this color and the capacity, and that will form the price that goes out. There's always a price chart over here that you can use to see the combination of the prices. So black 500 GB base cost plus the variations will give you a total cost of this. This lets you know how much your products, the cost price that you're selling it to or you're giving it to Wave for. You can also select the particular variations here and combine them, and it will tell you you can see the amount, the total cost over here. But we are creating purchase orders to you. This particular cost or amounts that will be used, right? So there's also a QR code over here. If anyone goes into your shop, they can scan this with the mobile app, and then it will open up this particular product on their phone in the Wave app, and they can buy it there and then. Okay. You can also click on view product page and it will take you to the website so you can see what the product looks like on the Wave website. You can also click this button over here, which is set variation prices, so that you can set the prices. For instance, you can set the base price. If you want the base price to be 1,000, and let's say the black costs 50 extra, and the 500 gigabytes also costs 50 extra, then you can set it like that. So after you set it like that and you save it, when you open the product again, you'll see that that's the base price and that's the color. You can always, again, while setting the prices, there's price chart over here to give you a fair idea of what the combinations that you're setting definitely look like. All right. So we go to POS. POS is just like your product page, but a little different. It's supposed to be sort of like a in-shop sort of selling page kind of thing. You know what a POS is. You have your shop QR code over here. So people who walk into your shop can click on this to scan it at any time. You can go into full screen mode, so it looks like a kiosk kind of mode. You can show your QR code at any time. You can search for a product. Let's say someone walks in to buy, you can search a product, let them scan it, or you can view the details by yourself. All right. Okay, so gonna go out of full screen. And so there's shipments, right? The next we're looking at is shipments. Shipments are basically the wave requests, the purchase requests that we make to you, right? Um, I will explain the difference between shipments and purchase orders very soon. So shipments are, it's sort of like, okay, someone has made a purchase and we're going to come pick it up soon. So it lets you know that we are preparing to ship your product to someone for what they bought. So you can see over here for this shipment, they bought this particular item and we have some sort of a tracking number that's generated to help us keep track of it. You have a pickup location over here, which will usually be your shop location. And there's a delivery address, which is where the customer is and where it's going to be delivered to. All right. You have an order ID that connects to the order and the shipment ID. Now, what makes shipments different from deliveries is that deliveries is when the delivery person is coming to pick up the product to go and deliver it. That helps us keep track of that particular delivery. All right. So the difference is shipment is from Wave to let you know that we have a shipment in progress. Delivery is from the delivery company to pick it up and go deliver it. That is the difference. So if I click on this, for instance, this is a Shack Express delivery request, and you see that the status is booked. You can track it over here, and this is the item they're coming to pick up from you, and you need to get ready for that because they're coming. All right. When you go to the shipments and you open a shipment, you can also see the Shack Express or the delivery system, whichever one it may be. You can also see that details over here in the items, all right, in there in that shipment. Okay, so after the whole shipment or delivery is complete and the customer has their item, and everything is okay, we will create a purchase order and send to you. The purchase order is basically to say we bought this and this is how much, and we're going to pay you this for it. So when you open a purchase order that you have received, you're going to see the variation and the amount that the total amount for that particular item. If you accept it, you just need to click on accept, and that will give us the mandate to pay you. So a payment will be sent to any of the payout accounts that you set. It will usually be the default one. So when you open it, when you open a purchase order, you will see the payments that have been sent. So for instance, you have payment information here with a date, and this particular payment was sent on that day, and you see the outstanding amounts that have to be paid to you for that particular purchase. Okay. Now we go to store pickups. Store pickups basically are orders that the buyer makes inside your shop through the Wave app, and they pay on the Wave app, and then they take the product right there and they can go away. So basically, if a user of the app, if your customer comes into your shop and they don't want to go through the shipping route, but they want to get the product right there and then, you just go to dashboard, you show them your QR code, they will scan it at checkout, and it will enable store pickup. and then they can get it right there. That way, when they create the order, we're not going to create a shipment and there's not going to be any delivery because it's a store pickup. That means they get the order right there. That also means that those store pickup orders come directly to you and to your dashboard, and you can keep track of it. So, assuming this particular order was created, first of all, it will tell you the payment status of that particular order. So with the status, you can see that the payment has been completed. That way, you know whether or not to give the product to the buyer. If it has not been completed, please do not hand over the product. So if it's completed and you open it, you would see whether with a status of delivered, which means that they are at the point where it's okay to give the product to them. And these are the items that they bought and the prices. You should know that the prices here might differ from your supplier price. So these prices will show the price for which they're buying it on the app. Okay. Now, when they buy something in the app, it could happen that there might be a mistake. They could try to get a refund right there, right? And when they try to process for a refund, it is the responsibility of the supplier who gave the in-store pickup to approve or reject the refund. Try not to approve refunds for products that they took away. If they're for in-store pickups, if they have to get a refund, it has to be there and you need to take the product back. If you let them take the product away and you give them a refund, that's basically on you. Okay. All right. So next, we're going to look at something like analytics. Analytics will give you information on how your shop is doing. You can see your total orders and stuff like that. You can set periods and you can filter out based on certain statuses, and you can see the metrics of how your shop is performing. So that should be it. You can also generate reports from the reports page. If you want to print out of something, you can always come here to generate a report and you can print it out. Okay, so thank you. If there's anything, you can contact support.